Obviously, we're on Big Shot, and I am joined by these two lovely gentlemen. We got the D&D Productions.
What's good, guys? I'm one half.
I'm the other half.
And yeah, it's a privilege to be here, you know. Been here since grassroots, and now I finally made it on the Big Shot channel.
It's nothing special at all, but make sure you check out this channel. Loads of good content, and you just got a variety of things, and I love it. So definitely check that out. And also, both Darius and Daniel, they play table tennis as well. So yeah, just tell us a little bit of your background with it.
Daniel?
Daniel's on a freeze frame. Daniel is on a freeze frame right now. Oh my gosh, man.
You know what? We'll just cut that bit out. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, what I do in table tennis. So, I mainly just I don't take things too seriously. I'm not like an all-out attacker like, you know, Josh Bruce. I'm not a defender. I kind of I just lob and I just have fun, basically. If you want an easy win, it's fine. Just play against me.
Yeah, it's not easy, trust me.
It's not easy. How I describe myself, all-round attacker. I do everything from blocking to countering to, you know, holding to pushing long, you know, when it's pressure. So yeah, I've been playing table tennis for 8 years, played for uni, you know, yeah. Loving the sport still there as ever, but still getting slapped up by Jamal every week, so
So, we're playing a game called Who Has the Best? I gave Daniel and Darius a list of abilities that they have to then choose a table tennis player to fit that spot. Let's see what they come out with. We're going to go with serve first, and basically you just have to kind of think which one has maybe the most effective serve, or it could be the sort of stylish serve, anything you like. Like, it doesn't have to be something where, you know, they're going to win the point straight and just taxi someone. It could be anything. So again, which player has the best serve? Who wants to go first?
Straight away, got mine straight away. Fan Zhendong, all day long. His reverse service action, sorry, the phone is ringing. The reverse service action is just too much for the eye, because, you know, you can go short to the forehand, you can go long to the backhand, you know, and he does it more from the middle, so he creates more angle, and then he's banging with the forehand or out with the backhand, like. But also, like, even like before he developed the reverse serve from the middle, like his high toss serve, they used to confuse so many opponents. Like, there was one match he played Stefan Fagel in the Polish Open final, I want to say 2015-16, where Stefan Fagel just knocked out John Jeek and then played Fan Zhendong in the final. And Fan Zhendong used his serve so well in the last game to like set up everything. And, yeah.
So as you can tell, Darius is more of a tactical table tennis player, but I'm more style. So I would say Hugo Calderano with them high toss serves. Boy, throwing it to the ceiling, waiting for it to come back down. He hits it. That's like style at its finest. And the thing is, like, the high toss as well, so many people like watch the ball, they start thinking, oh, I wonder what serve he's going to do. By the time they're thinking, he's already served it, and they're like, oh, into the net. Oh, that's high, let me hit it. It's just like a nice little touch to add to a serve.
Okay, next one. Who has the best forehand? So again, same thing, style, power, accuracy, spin. You have to kind of like put all those factors together and then think about which player you think has the best forehand.
I would say Marlon. I don't even have to think about it. He just has ability to go for a forehand when you think it's not even possible. Like, at any sort of distance on the table, at any length, the ability to hit a forehand so cleanly and effectively, I'd say, is one of his strongest assets. It's one of the nicest forehands in table tennis.
Forehands now. There's quite a few on my list, But the person I'm going to have to go for here is Marlon. It has to be the amount of counters that he takes on. Like most people with top edge, sky, you know, getting the bottom of the net. And again, he's just always there, whether it's the high arcing ball, the one over the table. His forehand's just insane. And obviously he's got the forehand footwork to go with it. So it works hand in hand.
Yeah, like he's a dictator for the reason where his forehand's blistering. Alright, so which player has the best backhand? Now, backhand could be anything. Like, again, you could think about all the factors that I said before for forehand, but you got different things. You got chop blocks, like, or well, I mean that's part of a block, but still the backhand, like, what do you think?
You know what? Yeah, this one. Yeah, everyone's gonna be looking at me and thinking, what? Who? But you know who I think has one of the best backhands, like just in terms of what he does? Satoshi Ida.
Okay.
In terms of what he does with the ball, the chops, the pushes, the backhand attack, like it's just a pleasure to watch. Like if guys go check him out. Like honestly, like he's not one of the world's best, but what he does with backhand, not many people would be able to do.
Are we counting? Is there going to be a separate section for blocks and stuff, or is it just?
I did say blocks before. Yeah, I'll still. Yeah, I'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best backhand. That's an interesting one. I want to. A bit of me wants to say. I want to say a left-handed player, right? Because for the majority of the game, there are right-handed players, and when a left-handed player hits a backhand, it can be so versatile. Like Ling Gao Yuan, I remember watching some of his matches, and he would hit a backhand from like absolutely nowhere. But as a right-handed player, you don't expect it because it's coming at you with a different angle, different spin. So it's just a bit harder to predict. So I'm not quite sure who has the best backhand. So I'm going to say me, because my backhand is absolutely ridiculous.
I think Daniel's describing King Kara. I think. That's
true. That guy, he's crazy.
He's playing top Bundesliga this year. He's on fire.
Okay, best footwork, and I'm sure one of you are going to say someone that I'm thinking of. So, yeah, best footwork. What do you think?
I think there's a guy from Korea that somehow defies all gravity and everything. Rusum Min.
Oh yeah. Ridiculous. If you don't know about Rai Su-ming, like he's definitely one of the old school players, but unbelievable. It's
like he's walking on a grenade every time he plays. He's always moving. But yeah, I'm happy with Rusum Min.
Nice one.
I would say Eugene. The praise is that like you watch him play, he's constantly moving everywhere, left, right, backwards, forwards, up, down, side to side, like side to the left, side to the right. He's everywhere on the table. Even when he's away from the table, he's still like. I want to get to that level of footwork because I'm moving like one Samsonov or someone like I don't. I did not move, but yeah, like, in terms of footwork, he does not like quit. Like every ball, he's trying to make it. He's trying to move those legs. He's trying to get everywhere. So that's the hard to.
Undefeated way with that. Cloud Walker. Who has the best block?
Kokiniwa. As the massive Kokiniwa fan that I am, shout out Kokiniwa if you're watching this. His block, like even just his standard block, right? Like you think that it's nothing special, but his consistency to get things back, absolutely incredible. Then his chop block. I don't need to say much more, do I? Like, he's known for them. Like, the ability to either chop block with like backspin or like touch heavy side spins, like they touch it just goes. It's just amazing.
I have a lot, obviously, because I've looked at a lot of blockers because obviously it's kind of in my game. But for me, this one goes a bit under the radar. But Robert Gardos, you know, what he actually like does with the ball sometimes is he doesn't do too much, but it's where he puts the ball is like ridiculous. Like you watch him, he plays in Pro A, and you think, oh, you know, he's getting old now. You know, he can't necessarily get behind the ball in time or like. But his bat is just there. It's just like if you hit the ball to him, he's going to switch you down the line. There's no two questions about it, and you're not going to make it. So I have to go with Robert Gardos. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like Robert, like for placement, definitely one of the best. Best lob.
Am I allowed to say Kokiniwa twice?
If you want to.
Well, let's see. Best lob. So for me, Kokiniwa as a showman, perfectly. Jujin as a showman, perfectly. But they do it with such effectiveness that they can actually use it well in a match. So I might just say Jujin because I'm gonna stick with Jujin.
First of all, I have two shout outs. One to Chris Duran, who lobs me off every summer. So, obviously Daniel lobs me off as well. So, you know, the decision's quite hard. But for me, for best lob, it has to be one of the French players. Their game is literally smash and lob or smash and fish. Like, you cannot not go with a French player. So I'm going to say Simon Gauzy. It's got to be.
Yeah.
The way the guy kicks the ball in the air, it's a bit crazy. But when I think about it now, no, I'm changing my answer. Adrien Martinet.
Yeah.
Oh, the way that guy could lob the ball and then rip backhand was, Yeah, Adrien Martinet. Oh.
This one is the best mental game. So this one, again, deep thought. You have to think about like if they can take people at 3-0 or if they're in juice in the fifth and how they, I guess, conduct themselves. Like you have to think about all that stuff.
Timo, because that match against, I think, RUN.
Oh, that was amazing.
But then I think those matches against Fan Zhendong where he's been up and could win the match. And then I'm thinking, Fan Zhendong has such a great mental game. Like, he doesn't like necessarily win all of his matches, right? But the ability to come up against such a strong player and still think like, you know, I have a pretty good chance of winning this. I'm going to keep this mentality going all throughout the match. It's such a powerful one. But then, for me, right, in terms of like the way I play, right, Kokiniwa, you might not. It's very weird. It's not like a necessarily strong head forward mental game like Fan Zhendong. It's like if you take a more laid back approach, like okay, this is who I'm playing. Like I don't care who I'm playing. I'm just gonna play my own game. I think that can also be such a strong mental game as well because you're only focusing like on yourself and just the outcome on the match. How it goes is how it goes.
For me, Fan Zhendong, he's not rivaled with that because I say this because you know there was a time Malung's injured and he got called in to play a lot of matches in the World Team Cup, all sorts. And you know he was battling everything. You know he was down against Timo in Austrian Open, like it was 10-8 in the 7th, whatever. And look, you know, it was a let serve call, and you know, he just calmly just placed it down the net to say, look, it's a let. Like he hasn't he's still keeping himself in check, and like I just think that he just fights to the end, and he's always looking for a new solution. And where he might lose the matches, when you see him come back on the next tournament, like you know, you're in trouble. You are in trouble. No joke.
He's just a strong.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's interesting to hear, like, I guess your, different views in terms of, I guess, the different attributes. And I think we'll put this to a vote on Instagram. We're gonna see which choice of players do you think is better. Like, is it Darius's choice of players, or is it Daniel? You got to see. And what I think is cool is that you guys are from the younger generation, so you see things in a different light. So I want to see. When I bring on maybe like people like Josh and Sweta and different people, what they think as well. And hopefully we're going to make kind of like a ladder system. So we'll see, out of you two, which one's the better one. And then we'll go to the finals or something like that, and then see, whose choices are the best, basically. So make sure you vote away.